I want to start this video off right away by saying, in the Madden game files, this team is listed as the Washington Redskins. I'm just saying, okay? This is a thing that needs to be addressed before we start this video off, okay? Guys, welcome back to episode of my series where we take different stadiums in Madden 25 and we add roofs to their stadiums. Sometimes we make them a dome, sometimes we don't make them a dome. But today we have the Washington Commanders Stadium in Madden 25 and we added ourselves a roof to the stadium. And yes, we do have the old Washington logo at the top here of the ceiling, okay, of the roof. Yeah. Anyway, this roof is actually a lot closer than other roofs are. Like it's a lot farther down across the board. Also, we can't add glass to roofs in Madden 25 for whatever reason. So you see these rails. Imagine there's glass in between these rails that goes all the way over here. So all of this area right here, this wires, imagine there's glass between the wires, okay? So any area that you see is free space has glass in theory, okay? You can't add glass in Madden for whatever reason. It just doesn't let you do that. So, for example, this is a dome. I made this a dome in the end, which, to be honest, I think could work out very, very well. Especially with how the stadium is laid out, I feel like a dome could work out for this stadium. I don't know if I 100% would go with the color scheme. This is kind of the color scheme of the edge of the walls. I like it because it's easier to see for Madden purposes, like see the roof. But if I wasn't, going based off like seeing the roof in Madden, I probably would not go with the color scheme overall wise. I would change the color scheme of this roof. But I think for what it is, it actually works very well. Again, it does make this stadium a dome stadium rather than just a, open stadium. Washington, well, yes, you do have the snow factor, you have the cold weather factor. I think with a new ownership coming in, with a new, management coming in, I think they could do a really good job of, kind of getting away from, and I actually did not realize I could zoom out so much more, getting away from all that, old, like, okay, well, this is how the stadium looks like, really revamp the stadium entirely. And yes, again, like I said, this is the old Washington logo. That's what it is listed in as Madden, as the old Washington name. So, yeah. Also, a little side note, we have fans that are on the top of the roof that technically can't see in, but yeah. So, for example, as I go throughout here, right, you can see first off, it's glass, and on top of the glass is going to be this area right here, which is kind of like inflatable stuff. This goes on top of the glass. So just keep that in mind. This is a dome. This isn't actually, completely open like it does look down here. This would all be glass around here. This is all glass underneath of this wire stuff, and underneath of this stuff is all glass. So again, it's a lot of glass stadium, so the sunlight still comes in. It's still very open. It's not like most stadiums or domes where it's like when they have the roof closed, it's completely closed. This is not a retractable roof. This is a complete unit roof. Where again, all of this area up here is just either glass or metal, or again, these little fluffy things right here. So again, different design that I've done so far with some of these roofs in Madden. I think this looks a lot better when it comes to if I change the design of the color scheme. So again, if I don't use the edge wall texture pack and I actually use like maybe, I don't know what color. I guess maybe just like a burgundy red type of aspect you could put at the top here, and that would work out very well. But I know from the bottom it looks weird, but from the top, hopefully it makes more sense that, this is, imagine if there was actually glass here and actually glass over here. So this is kind of the design that we would go with. But across the board, I know, hey, listen, they're probably not going to go with the Redskins logo at the top here. But you could change that up, make it actually the Commanders logo, the big W. I really do like the idea of when you do make a roof on a stadium to add that, like team logo on the top. I think it looks really good. I think it also creates a shadow that sometimes, can give you competitive advantage. So stuff like that, just kind of a cool idea concept. Depending on where the sunlight is, it does give shade or shadow to some of the fans. And it's not too crazy special, but it gets the job done. Now, one thing I would have to add in this stadium if this happened would honestly be some type of lighting system. So for example, the lights you can see are on the outside of the stadium, and that would be a little bit of a problem. You need to add lighting structures inside for this to work out, 100%. But definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.